still practiced today. For years, it has been like an art tradition, but recently it's been used for its scientific applications. It's been being used in things like space travel and for dexterity, like hand dexterity. But today I'm going to show you one of the simplest origami designs, which is the paper crane. And I learned how to do this in 4th grade. So the first step is to get a square piece of paper. According to Robert Harbin's book, The Secret of Origami, published in 1977, it's better to use Japanese folding paper, but any sturdy paper will work as long as it's square. So the first step is going to be to fold your paper in half diagonally, point to point. So you should end up with a triangle, like this. The next step is going to be to fold this side in so that the edge of the paper lies along the crease that you just made. You're going to want to do this to the other side too, and the result should be a kite-shaped design. Alright, does everyone have something like this? Alright, so the next step is going to be to turn it over, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to take the points and fold it in towards the crease. Alright, when everyone's done, hold it up so I can see what we're doing. Alright, so after you have your kite shape, what you're going to want to do next is you're going to fold the whole thing in half. You should have two sides. One should have flaps with a like flat line, and the other side should have flaps with like a horizontal. So you're going to want to turn it to the side with the flat lines, and you're going to fold it completely in half like this, so that the point matches up with the top. If you do it on the wrong side, it's okay. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to fold the point down, which is going to become the beak of your crane. So kind of like this. Alright, and the next step is a little complicated. So you're going to take your shape that you just made, and you're going to fold the entire thing in half, beak included. So right now you have this. You're going to take it and fold it like that, so that the whole thing is in half. Everybody have something that looks kind of like this? Doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, so the final step is going to be to grasp the body of your swan with your left hand, grasp the head with your right hand, and just pull it up. After you've done this, you're going to crease it so that it stays up, so just recrease it right there. And then pull your beak out a little bit, and then you can draw eyes on it like I drew on mine. And that's your paper crane. So, well, an origami swan like this might seem simple. It's actually a complex science. So, according to the Science of Origami, published in 2007 by Robert Lang, there's actually an endless number of shapes that can be formed from one single square piece of paper. Origami is a mathematical process that can be used in a lot of scientific fields, like space travel, for example. According to Yutaka Nishiyama in his article, Applying Origami to Space Exploration, published 2012, there are solar panels that are needed in space for the spacecrafts, and before the rockets take off, they have to be folded up inside to minimize the surface area. And then when they get to space, they have to be unfolded. So robots on these spacecrafts can actually use origami folding techniques to fold and unfold these solar panels in a more efficient way. Origami can be appreciated in a lot of different ways. It is an ancient Japanese art that is beautiful and practical as well. And now that you guys have a glimpse of the skills required for origami, you kind of understand how complex it can be, just because this is a simple design and they get much more complex than the crane. And I have enjoyed origami personally since I was young. I learned how to do it in 4th grade. And I highly recommend taking it up as a hobby if you want to add a little more creativity to your life or you're just bored.